Hello everyone and welcome to my 100% walkthrough of Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, which is my favorite game. And I named the file Link, and we gotta have an input for my controller so you know what buttons I'm pushing. But the B button is X, so when I'm pushing X, it's like B. That's just the input I put. It does confuse me sometimes, but just based on since I'm using the Xbox One controller, that's just the way that the game, the emulator I'm running, decided to put the input, because it puts the input for you. So I don't have to deal with the input. So I gotta figure out which buttons to push. And in this episode, we're gonna beat the deku tree. So let's get started. In the vast deep forest of Hyrule. Long as I served as the garden spirit, I'm known as the deku tree. The children of the forest, the Korkiri, live here with me. Each Korkiri has his own guardian fairy. However, there is one boy who does not have a fairy. His name is Stink. Just kidding, it's Link. Oh, a dream about Zelda. Nice. Oh, and also nice Ganondorf. Navi, where art thou? Come here. Oh, Navi the fairy, listen to my words, the words of the deku tree. Dost thou sense it? The climate of evil setting upon this realm? Malevolent forces, even now, are mustering to protect the Hyrule. For so long, the Korkiri forest, the source of life, has stood as a barrier to tyranny outsiders and maintain the order of the world. But before this tremendous evil power, even my powers is nothing. It seems the time has come for the Butterfly Fairy to begin his journey. The youth whose destiny is to lead Hyrule to the path of justice and truth. Navi, go now, find our young friend and Ganondorf. I do not have much time left. Fly, Navi, fly. Fate of the forest, may the work of Navi, watch us. Navi flies to our young hero Link. Hello, Link, wake up. The great deku tree wants to talk to you, Link. Get up. Hey, come on. Can Hyrule's destiny really depend on such a lazy boy? I'm not lazy. What are you talking about, Willis? You finally woke up. I'm Navi the fairy. The great deku tree asked me to be your partner from now on. Nice to meet you. The great deku tree has summoned you. Let's go right now. Now you control Link. You can see the movement stick. And right now you go to first person or top down. And this is obviously all the C buttons. This left stick is movement, and the right stick is use my C buttons. I think I think this button also does the C button too. That's why. And this is target, and this is when it's shield. When we get a shield, I'll show you. Now I get the opening type. Now we got Saria coming up to us. Yo, hi Link. So that's target. Nice backflip. You go like this. You can walk backwards like this. If you backflip, side to side, or hitting A. Wow, a fairy. Finally, a fairy came to you, Link. Wow, that's great news. I'm so happy for you. Now you're a true Korkiri, Link. Is that right? The Great Deku Tree has summoned you? It's quite an honor to talk to the Great Deku Tree. I'll wait for you here. Go get going. Go see the Great Deku Tree. Now we're gonna go try the tree. That girl was named Saria. I'm not sure if I said it. This guy is named Mido. Hey, you Mr. No Fairy. What's your business with the Great Deku Tree? Without a fairy, you're not even a real man. He's a bully to Link. I think almost every Zelda game has a bully. Some of the bullies, Link. What, you got a fairy? Say what? The Great Deku Tree actually summoned you? What? Why would he summon you and not the Great Mido? This isn't funny. I don't believe it. You aren't even a bully quick yet. How do you think you're gonna help the Great Deku Tree without a bolt and sword shield ready? What, you're right, I don't have my ready, but if you want to pass through here, you should at least equip a sword and shield. Sheesh! Hey, screw up your feet. So I know where, so first we're gonna go get the sword. And now Navi's gonna talk to us. She gives you hints on what you should do. See what she says. The Great Deku Tree has summoned you. Please come with me. Navi, I would. That guy named Mido is blocking us. So now we go. Here's a little place if you don't know what buttons are. It's called the Noda Brothers' house. They tell you information you may need. I can teach you about the icons at the top of the screen. About the yellow ones. The 3 yellow icons in the upper right are called the C icons. They display the things you use with the C left, down, or right. On my controller, it's just the stick. So left, right, down, that's my C buttons. And up is the Navi. Once you get a C button item, go to the select item subscreen and set it to one of these 3 buttons. So you pause the game by pressing start, which starts that button right there. And here's the map. So you got a map right here. Here's the next screen, which is called the Crystal subscreen, which this is everything you collected throughout the game. And I'll be showing you, I'll be coming to the screen every time we get something that comes on the screen. Same thing with over here. This is the equipment subscreen, which how you equip everything you get in the game. Like anything you can put on Link. And that's like the item subscreen that guy was talking about. Like you get all these items, and when you get a C item, this is where this is the screen that shows all the things you can equip to the C buttons. It also gives you more hints. Now the blue icon. The blue icon at the top of the screen is called the action icon. This action icon shows you what action you'll perform when you press A. Stop in many spots to see what different things you can do. So right now, this is speak. So when I push A right now, I actually talk to this guy. And right now, it says put away. And when it says put away, I can put away Navi. And when she's away, you can press A to put her back out. Now check this guy. Do you want to know how to use the up button? Which basically I've already said this, but that's how you talk to Navi. If you press up, you can change your view. Oh, that's another up thing you can do. In a place like this, it will switch to top-down view outdoors in the field, for example. It will switch to a first-person perspective. Also, when Navi is displayed in the upper right of your screen, Navi the fairy wants to talk to you. Use up to listen. See? I've already showed you that, but that's what happens. If you want to learn about the map and items, just ask me. But unless you don't want to hear a long explanation. What do you want to know about the map? There is a map displayed at the bottom right of the screen. The yellow arrow shows your current position and direction you are facing. The red marker shows where you entered the area from. You can turn the map display on and off with L. If you want to see the name of the place, press start. If you get into the subscreen, select the map subscreen. On the map subscreen, you can see a map of Hyrule. Did you get all that? Yes, I did. I guess this controller doesn't have a map to toggle on and off the map. For items, there are three kind of items: equipment items, C-button items, and quest items. Equipment items are things like sword and shield and clothes that are effective when you equip them. C-button items can be set in C left, down, or right, and used by pressing those buttons. Quest items are the things you can collect during your adventure. You just carry them around. If you want to change your equipment or check on your inventory, press start. You will get into the subscreens. Switch to one of the 4 different subscreens with Z or R and change or check items as you please. Take a look around. When you decide to equipment item, press A. For C button items, press G. All A C button. That was pretty long explanation. Did you understand everything? Yes, I did. That's everything he says, right? Oh, there's nothing else. Well, just remember, this is if you want to save, press start to get into the subscreens, and press B. So here's the map. I've seen it, but right now, everything else is clouded. But it shows right now where we're at, and it's flashing. The flashing dots, when the dot is flashing, that means that's where you need to go to continue the story, or you have something important to do there. And we was talking about with saving, you hit B, and you go here, you hit yes or no to save, you hit no, and it unpauses, or you hit start again and unpause. If you want to save, you go yes, and it's saved. Now let's go try to get to the deku tree. First we need to go and put the sword which is over here. This sign gives you a hint on how to get through that hole. Hold of Z. Let's go through the small hole. Stand in front of the hole and push forwards. It will when the action icon shows enter. Just add it on the hole. Here's the sword. This chest contains the sword. Sword on this equipment subscreen, select it with the cursor. Press A, like we know. This is the hidden treasure of the Korkiri, but you can borrow it for a while. Be sure to practice with it before you really find it. I'm not going to read every. I would tell you if it's a C or A button item. I'm not going to read the text for every item. I'm going to pause it. Push A right here. As that guy was saying. You never know when the video game's gonna crash. It's good to save after. There, Now you can backflip. There's some rupees right here. And you can go over here and you can backflip again. And there's a rupee in here, slash right there. That's basically what Lost Speedrunners do. Now we can go into this house, which is Mido's house, and this treasure chest we can open here. This one has a rupee, which is 1 rupee. And this one's a blue rupee, which is worth 5. And this is another blue rupee, I believe. And this one's a piece of heart, I believe. Which will a recovery heart, which heals you if you take damage. Since we didn't take damage, it didn't really matter, but what I mean by 100%, I'm going to open every chest in the game at least. Now there's 5 rupees from crushing this, and I got the 40, which is enough for the shield. Hi, Link, look this way. Look over here with Z and talk to me with A. So now we can push, oh, never mind. Z. Oh, never mind, I found the map button, it just didn't work in that house. So, my Z button is, there's a left trigger on this Xbox controller, you want to control on usually. Now to speak to like this. Yes, that's how you use a fairy. It's so great that you finally found to have a fairy partner. I'll teach you how to talk with people using your fairy. When a fairy flies near a person or thing, press Z to look at in that direction. You use the target and you can target them. This is like with me now. When you have nothing they can target, you can press Z just up toward that. Like that person in that house said. See? You can also do that with a projectile, which we won't get that into the next section. And there's also, I don't need the money for this, but there's also 5 rupee behind here. Welcome. Let's see what this shop owner has to say. We sell shields but no swords. And now we can move the nuts and deku sticks here. You don't really need those because the first dungeon is strong with enemies that give you those, so you don't really worry about it. So spider shield. You got a deku shield. Switch to the command subscreen. And you can press R to crouch and defend if you press R while detecting, you can move around while defending. So you can crouch while hitting R. I'll show you in a second. So you pause, equip the shield, save. So now, they're saying if you just go or you crouch, you can also jab, and you gotta do this. I do this sometimes when I'm trying to avoid the damage when enemies are being tough. Swim over here. When you're swimming, if you push the B button, make it swim faster. See how it's slowly going? Start the Mido again. Yeah, he's gonna say about you should go for the shore shield again. Oh, what? What's that? Oh, you have a deku shield. And what's that? Is that the Korkiri sword? Good grief. Well, even with all that stuff, a whip is still a whip, huh? I, the great Mido, would never accept you as one of us. Shoot, how did you get to be the favorite of Saria and the great deku tree, huh? As we'll see, great deku tree, help him out. Now this is the Deku Baba, though it looks withered, it will hurt you if you touch it. Slash it, and I dropped a deku stick. You got a deku stick. And it says on that subscreen you can use left, right, or down to equip it. Set to C, swing it with C. When you want to put it away, stand still and press A. Get up to 10 sticks, but don't waste them. Or, so basically I'm going to go over to this screen, and I can go any of these ones. You can also use your sword to put it away too. Because you can put it away like that. That's slow. Just use your sword. See what the deku tree wants us to do. Great deku tree, I'm back. Oh, Navi, thou hast returned. Link, welcome. Listen carefully to what I, the deku tree, am about to tell you. Thy slumber these past moons must have been restless and full of nightmares. As the seraph of evil gains strength, a vile climate pervades the land and causes nightmares to those who sense through. Verily, thou hast felt it. Link, the time to test thy courage. I have been cursed. I need you to break the curse with your wisdom and courage. Dost thou have courage enough to undertake this task? If you say no, he will dissuade you. He gives you a frowny face. Perhaps you do not yet have confidence in your abilities. Return to the forest to learn the skills of combat. When thou art ready, return here and speak with me by using teeth. I'm ready now. Yes, let's go. Then enter Link, and thou to Navi. Navi the fairy, thou must aid them. And Link, when Navi speaks, listen up to listen well to words of wisdom. Now we go inside the den.
Listen!
Come on. Be brave, let's go into the great deku tree. Okay, Navi, let's go. Which is our first dungeon. This is what Baba's here and Navi has something to say here. Look, Link. You can see down below this web. You see up. Cool. Another kind of thing, Baba. Hit it when it lunges at you. Stand up straight, cut with the good deku tree. But my kill was not upright. Good damage. And it gives you a deku nut. You should notice the item. It's the same thing. You set it to the C buttons. Set it to C and try throwing it. It'll flash instead of an enemy. Might as well get another one. You never know. Be too safe with how many nuts you have.
Listen!
Look at this wall. The vines growing on it give it a rough surface. Maybe you can climb it, Link. I can climb this vine. Here's another enemy. Squatula. It's a wall. Basically, it's just a Squatula that's on the wall. It's a wall spider. Be careful not to touch it. Open the stretch chest. See what's inside of it. It's the dungeon map. It's basically just it tells you it shows you the map of the dungeon, and it shows you all of it. I'll show you in a second. From the dungeon map, press start to get into the subscreen and look at the map screen. New chambers are places you have already visited. Your current location is flashing next to the flashing. Move up and down to select the floor to move. So now there's also a map on the screen here. And now we go up to the map. Now it shows. So hey, that's where we're at. And that shows all the floors. Now there's another text force. You can open a door by standing in front of it and pressing A. Pay attention to what the action icon says. That's the blue icon on the top screen. Which we've already known that because what we did earlier. So now it says open. Now we push A. We'll open this door. Now we got another enemy. It's called a deku scrub. It will hide in the grass if you get close to it. Bounce the nuts, it spins back at it. Shield out, bounce it out. Ow, ow, ow. Forgive me, master, if I give you a clue. Will you let me go? When you jump off a high cliff, if you hold forward, you will roll on the ground. When you land, you won't get hurt from the fall. I can't guarantee if it will work, though, if the cliff is really, really high. die. Well, try it if you're feeling cold. And Link just did a little twirl, and you get me a heart, which is nice. Now we go up here. Oh no, that platform's gone now. You can also jump off and climb up, but don't worry, there's a ladder. See what we get. Hopefully this item can get us out of here. When we get here, we'll get us out of here. It is. You found the fairy slingshot on the Press C to take out and hold it as you hold C. You can aim with the joystick and release the deku seed. Press C to release the seed. If you want to shoot right away when you first press C, hold down C a little longer to get the seed ready. So yeah, let's get out the slingshot, save. But first, there's a little treasure chest up here. It's an recovery heart. It says you got a recovery heart, your life and energy is recovered. Now, we can use the slingshot.
Watch out!
Oh, Navi! I never thought that Navi had a text for this. Let's see what she says. Look, something is hanging up there. It looks like an old ladder. Thanks, Navi. Let me guess. Now you can just shoot it, and it comes down. Now we can use this ladder to climb out, which is the intended thing to do. Now we just go back. Now we got the dungeon item. This is the dungeon item. Now we got it. Now we can shoot these sculptures. These spiders off the wall. I'm gonna take care of those guys, so that guy's out of the way. And we got some rupees down there, which we don't need. Climb up here. Go through this door. Step on the switch, it raises platforms. There's a big chest, let's go get it. Let's see what's inside. And we found the compass. Now you can see the locations of many hidden things in the dungeon. So basically, yeah. Now you notice that the chest, that the map is showing it. Where I don't know how it said on the map chest, it said where you are is the yellow. Now it's showing the yellow on the mini map. The red is where you came in, and it also shows a little chest. Let's go get it and see what's inside of it. And also, and when you go to the map, it shows you the rest of the chest and where the boss is. The rest, there's only like one more chest after this. One. Lava. Raise the platforms again. Get this chest. And freeze this. Oh yeah, this is a new layer of the Skulltula. It's just regular Skulltula. It's not Billy, it's a speaking. Chest. So, now here's the little thing. This is one of those gold sculptures. You destroyed a gold sculpture. You got a token proving you destroyed it. And now we pause. And now we got one gold sculpture killed. And it's shown right here on this screen. I gotta get those nuts. And that's a little hint for us here. It looks like that torch was burning not too long ago. Which is a hint. We gotta take a deku stick out and light on fire with this torch and go over here. Light this torch. that opens the door so we can get out of here. Now, I'm not gonna, there's a Skulltula here, but I'm just gonna freeze him, stun him with a deku nut, drop down, and now we can break this web. Now, we're in the basement. We've been through most of the rooms of the dungeon. Now we just gotta discover the basement part of this dungeon. Now, there's a couple gold Skulltulas here to kill. One of them is you're gonna hit with a slingshot, straight hits. Hit it. The last chest is right here. If you can't get it right now, you have to do something first. Token for a second. And this one, I'm just gonna, you can just barely hit it down here. There we go, right there. There we go. Step on the switch. Burns that web, and then that torches it. Now we can access the final chest in the dungeon. Which is Korkiri Emerald. Which we did take a little damage, so. Now we gotta take this stick, we gotta burn this web right here. Now we got another scrub. He gives us a hint for something important at the end of the dungeon. Please forgive me, Master. I'll never do it again if you spare me. I'll teach you something cool. You will never beat my brothers up ahead unless you punish them in the proper order. Then order is 2, 3, 1. 23 is down below. Do you think I'm a traitor? Yeah, you probably are. Your brothers will probably never speak to you. That was an ice switch. Use your slingshot, and it opens up the door. Navi has a little text here. After you get into the water, if you hold down A, you can dive. I bet you there's some interesting things underwater. First, teach you how to dive. There's a little switch right here. You hit A to dive. Hit it, and now the water goes down. So if you were to try to go up with the water up across that platform, you would get those spikes would hit you. And I'll wait for the platform. And then we have some teaching us how to push and climb on blocks. Stand next to this block and grab a hold of it with A. While holding A, you can push or pull it. If you stand next to the block and push A while pushing forward towards the block, you can push the joystick toward the block, you can climb on top of it. Pay attention to the action actions. Pull it. I'm not gonna pull all the way because we need to. And then climb. Like she said, hold it. And then another deku bomb. So it's not hitting me. Light their torches. And I know it's small Now I got some eggs. Hit one. You can either do that or you can just let it fall. That's a little baby things here. It's called Gohma. Look out when it gets ready to come. That's when it just bounces. Just killed it. Kill the other one. It's pretty easy enemies to kill. Alright, use this here. Burn this web. We got a little heart there. This is like really low, but that's I just you have to come back for it. There's one more gold scroll, so I understand that room is kind of a bobbable wall, and it's buying 2 items. So I won't be able to, I'll come back for it until I'm basically ready to go. Basically until it's part of the game. Light the stick again. Let's go bring the web over here. And there's cards down here if you need it, but I don't need it. Yeah, so basically, that guy up there, and this is his brothers. So basically, 231 means. So basically, 231 is basically number 2. So basically, which basically means this guy in the middle is where you're hit. You're hit this guy. You go over here, this is the last one. How did you know our secret? How irritating. It's so annoying that I'm going to reveal the secret of Queen Gohma to you. In order to ensure the coup degrace the Queen Gohma, strike her with your sword while she's dead. Oh, Queenie. Sorry about that. Get the Gohma's room, which is over here. I'm going to show you the whole fight, everything that this boss does. It's for the first boss, it's pretty easy. So to activate the fight, you have to look up at her, and then she'll start the fight. His stomach armed reactive Gohma. It's one of the parasitic monsters inside the dictionary. Its eye is I'm gonna wait for it to knock and shoot up. Our eye goes away. That shoot is this edge to that. Then out. We had those Gohma babies here. There's some fish. Like there with the eye wash. There's wrong. Increase our hearts. There we go. 4, now we leave. Okay. Stamp to this blue thing and it'll take us out. Well done, Link. Thou hast verily demonstrated thy courage. I knew that thou wouldst be able to hear about the position. Now I have yet more to tell thee. Wilt thou listen? Yes. Now listen carefully. A wicked man in the desert cast this dreadful curse upon me. This evil man ceaselessly uses his vile sorcerer's powers in his search for the sacred realm of its expired. For storage is in that sacred realm, and now we'll find out the trial, which contains the essence of the gods. Before time began, before spirits and life existed, 3 golden goddesses descended upon the chaos that was Hyrule. Din, the goddess of power. Neru, the goddess of wisdom. Aurora, the goddess of courage. Din. With her strong flaming arms, she cultivated the land and created murder. Naru poured her wisdom onto the earth and gave the spirit of law to the world. Fiora, with her rich soil, produced all life forms without law. Goddesses, their labors complete, departed for the heavens. And golden sacred triangles remain in the fight with the goddesses left the world. Since then, the sacred triangles have become the basis of the worship governments. The resting place of the triangles has become the sacred Thou must never allow the desert man in black armor to lay his hands on the sacred Triforce. Thou must never suffer that man with his evil heart to enter the sacred realm of legend. That evil man who casts his death curse upon me has at my power. Because of that curse, my end is nigh. Though your valiant efforts to break the curse were successful, I was due before you started. Yes, I would pass away soon. But do not grieve for me. I have been able to tell you this important message. This is Hyrule's final word. Go now to Hyrule Castle. Thou wilt surely meet the Princess of Destiny. Take the stone with you. The stone that man wanted so much that he cast his curse on you. You got the Korkiri Emerald. This is the precious stone of forest. Now trust you to bring it to Tekiji. The future depends upon thee, Link. Thou art courageous. Navi the fairy. Help Link to carry out my will. I entreat thee, Navi. Goodbye. Let's go to Hyrule Castle, Link. Goodbye, Great Deku Tree. So now we're done with that. And this is where the... Oh, and also, when I got the slingshot, that's where the... Now I can finally go cursor over this. That's the bullet bag. Now I got 3 gold Skulltulas. So we end this video with the Korkiri Emerald. Yeah. And 3 gold Skulltulas. Sword shield, slingshot with a 30 ammo pouch, Deku Nuts, and Deku Nuts. It's not bad. That's about average on where you go. And now look, there's more dots over here in this place we haven't been to. That flashing blue marker is where we're going next, which is to see Zelda like the Deku Tree just told us to. We're going to do that in the next episode. Let's talk to this dude here. Hey Link, what did you do? The great Deku Tree, did he die? How could you do a thing like that? It's all your fault. We're also gonna try to beat the next dungeon in the next video as well, if the video's not too long. Well, like I said, not bad. We're gonna end it here. See you guys in the next one. Peace. Stay shields, everyone. You know, I got shield with this one, but I'll be doing shield and speed ones after this is